everybody. One of Wisdom here. It is Monday. No, it's not. It's Tuesday, December 1st, 2015. That means 24 more bedtimes and it is Christmas Day. So pretty exciting stuff there. Hopefully you're excited about that. Preceding holiday was Thanksgiving. And I went out of town for Thanksgiving, as I often do. This year, however, I got stuck out of town. And wasn't a bad thing. Only downside for me is that I didn't really get to play any games, record anything, unbox anything, things of that nature. And so I'm a bit backlogged in that sense, and trying to clean things up, make some changes here on the pool table. And you might notice some absence, but that's a good thing, because yesterday turned out to be a pretty good day in terms of an unexpected surprise. Was not Wave 3. Number one question while I've been away is, A, are you going to make a legendary terabyte that relates to the custom painted Skylanders? The answer is yes. I'm just trying to find an extra one. I actually have one back there behind the first or second set of Chaos trophies and standard trap, not the Dark Edition trap, but you might see it. Take my word, I'll move that guy a little bit. Other thing, did I do anything on Black Friday? No, I hate that day. I don't like crowds. I don't like being around millions of people trying to buy stuff no one really needs. If you hear that annoying beep in the background, it's Newegg updating the chat every 2 to 20 seconds, letting me know that my wait time has increased. I'm trying to go about, that's another thing people have been asking, if I'm really going to build a gaming computer. The answer is yes. Currently, I'm trying to get the parts. I held out. Oh, that's an annoying chat. And I tried so hard. What are they doing over there? Good Lord. No, that was my phone that time. I don't know what's going on. But needless to say, I'm trying to get that taken care of too. I held out Black Friday online. I was thinking Cyber Monday. That's the big electronics day, right? Wrong. There were better sales on Newegg's computer parts. There they beep again. There were way better sales on their site the 2 weeks prior to Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I basically got screwed royally. I don't stock electronic and computer parts often, but when I do, I get shafted. And now half of the stuff that I had spec'd out for my build is completely sold out, and one of the items disappeared off their site. And I don't know if it was the case I planned to use. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You'll have to wait. But it doesn't exist on the site anymore. It's not out of stock. It's not available from other resellers. Nothing. And so I'm currently on with their tech support, trying to find out if that is going to be restocked, or I need to move on in my life and find something else that's back ordered to wait on. So that is quite frustrating. But again, I will be building the computer. There will be a legendary terabyte. Don't you worry about that. Don't have Wave 3. The reason I got stuck out of town is because where I reside may or may not have been an ice skating rink for the better part of half of a week. So Black Friday, again, if I would have been around, I wouldn't have done it. If the weather was an issue, I'm not going. If the weather was perfect, I'm not going. Screw that. I want nothing to do with it. There's nothing I need so badly that I will go stand around a bunch of crazy people outside of a retail store before it opens. So everyone seems to want to see a Black Friday haul vlog video. Not happening. I have a life, and I do not spend it waiting outside of Toys R Us and Target or GameStop or Best Buy or anywhere in the morning with crazy people. No, it will never happen. I worry about the people that do that because, in all honesty, you don't save that much. That said, we're going to go ahead here, and I think I'm going to switch plans here. I was going to do item A first, but a good thing that happened, got back into town Sunday. At work, unexpected package showed up. Again, not Wave 3, but Skylander related. So, what this is, and this is available, and it's reasonably priced, and you can order it from the comfort of your home or probably find it at Toys R Us and other retailers. And it's only $24.99. Now, what is it? You might be asking yourself. Again, I feel bad throwing that update in there, but people would ask, so two birds with one stone. Right here, it's a box that says Skylanders, right? That's fantastic. Why is it worth $25? Well, it's what's on the inside that counts. And what's on the inside is the Chompy pop-up storage. So, it's pretty hilarious. If you're a fan... Did I move the Chompy? I did. I used to, for years I've had that Chompy sitting on a portal, and I moved him for some reason. But what this is, he springs up to over 20 inches tall, and they're claiming you can store 100 or more figures in there. So here's kind of chaos again. It's a nice feature they did there because it looks like a Chompy mouth. Folds when not in use, pretty convenient. We'll come to the other sidebar here. That gives you an idea of what it looks like in its full upright position and compressed a little bit. Chompy pop-up storage. You can't keep this Chompy down. Smush him flat and watch him stand back up again and again. Clean up after play is quick and easy. A fun way to keep your collection contained. Again, 20 plus inches, over 100 figures. And let's just get down to the good stuff. Now, this was sent out by the folks at PowerA's. And again, where's my... I had a knife here a second ago. This video is a wreck, but hopefully what's in the box is not. Checked, Amazon has these $24.99. Generally, Amazon kind of lists them ahead of time. It is available and in stock, surprisingly. I've never seen them in stores, but I assume they will be hitting these shelves quite soon, so be on the lookout for them if you prefer the local experience. That said, if you're like me, the one downside to superchargers and anything at this point in time, toys to life, all that stuff, I'm running out of room. I seriously am. I've already kind of decided I'm not doing duplicates on superchargers, not because I don't want to, and I still will for characters I really like. Case in point, there's already 2 Terrafins, several vehicles, all the versions of Dark Bowser. But like Stormblade, for example, I'd love to have 2 of her. Number 1, you know, it does cost money, but number 2, I don't have the space to do that. I mean, you should see where I live. And it's getting pretty crazy. You know, I'm not like a cat lady or anything. I'm just like a Skylander guy. And I don't know. It's something to think about now. Right here, I'm going to tie this in eventually. But we're going to go ahead and open this bad boy up. And it should be hilarious once we get it out. This is the bottom side, so they weren't lying. And let's see here, what's going to happen? Ah, Velcro. Okay, so that is how he is probably contained. I'm thinking he's going to... Oh, yes. All right, let's set this up for the grand reveal, shall we? So I want the mouth to face you. Okay. Let me get this guy off camera real quick. All right, so onto the pool table we go. We'll get the eyes / antennas up. They seem to be like a wire in there. I'm assuming you can position them accordingly, but are you ready? Let's get his other hand out. All right, he might get taller than the camera. Dun, dun, dun. There's a story about this somewhere. All right, this is actually pretty cool. This is the full height, I believe. I'll try to pop this up for you. All right, there we go. Yep, back there we've got some stuff to unbox. There's Newegg chatting it up. I hope not. Let me just get this going back into the handy dandy. All right, so batteries died. The second set of batteries I put in, even though they've just been charged, are dead. And now these are in here and they're low. Fantastic, right? And Newegg's pushed me back over to 30 minutes, but the Mavericks won in overtime. We'll focus on the positives. What we want to do here, there's actually a zipper. I think you can't see it. You can see it now. All right, so we gotta figure out where the zipper is. Here it is. I think you can see it. It's against my middle finger there. And we'll simply spin it around. Check out the inside too. You can open that all the way if you'd like. So this is technically centered now. And I believe you could fit 100 plus figures in there. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're watching my channel. You're meticulous. You're not going to throw your Skylanders into something like a, laundry bin or something. You want them in a standalone storage case like the PowerA's stackable tackle box. You want them to be divided by element. You want to group, Zooks together. You want to divide them alphabetically. You want to keep them separate, organized, and standalone. You don't just want to pile them up. And I kind of fall into that same suit. However, like I said, space is becoming a premium. But where this shines, if your children play Skylanders, if you're not the type, everything has to be in mint condition, packaged, blah, blah, blah. This is a godsend, and I'll tell you why. You come in and you've probably got Skylanders from at least, 2, 3 games, possibly all 5 at this point, who knows. Even if you just start with superchargers, you're going to have a ton of little ships and vehicles and planes on the floor and helicopters and stealth elves everywhere you go. And how do you get kids to clean up? They might not respond well to the stackable tackle box like the OCD collectors will. But this right here, it's hilarious, it's fun, it's inviting, it's something that you could tell the kids, like, oh no, non-gaming people are coming over and we've got 60 amiibo and 115 Skylanders on the floor. What are we gonna do? We've got to clean up fast. I've got to throw a DiGiorno pizza in the oven. It's up to the kids to clean up. So what do? You get this, and literally, you just open it up, and the kids come and they throw the Skylanders in. You can make a game. You can play Skylander basketball, anything. The bottom line is this is something that's actually going to be cool for younger kids, and they're going to be inclined to put their figures into the storage. So it is hilarious. Again, if we bend it down, you can kind of get back in. You can see the eyes once more. And again, if we release them, you can kind of see them spring up to shape. Again, and again, just like the box said. So there are the teeth. Obviously, once you've kind of been like sprung up for a while, these would sort of, be more likely to stay out. They do actually fit quite nicely. So I was not expecting that. The arms, again, are pretty stereotypical green Chompy garden variety. You can kind of see the claws there. But note right there the square patches of Velcro. And then, of course, if we can press him down, which we can do easily, we will flip him over, and they just fold right into place. And again, the Velcro is in fact strong enough to keep the springs from springing up. So that's what you want to do. Even compressed, you could fit, I would venture to say, 20 or more just in its compressed form right here. So that's kind of a cool deal. As your collection grows, the Chompy can grow, things of that nature. But again, it's actually, I see 2 segments for this. Number 1 would be for the younger players. You get it for them, and then it's fun to clean up the Skylanders 2 type of a deal. If you don't have like the display space, or the coffee table can no longer be used to house 200 figures, you can throw them in here. The other thing, if you are a hardcore collector, you've probably got, at this point in time, who knows what, but I would imagine you have sealed starter packs and things of that nature, and your displays from your shelves and or stuff hanging on the wall has progressed to the floor. This is something that you could actually have on the floor. It's a shame I can't fit that in the framework here, but we can actually bend his eyes like that, so I can manipulate these a bit. So you could have this guy standing upright, fully elevated on the floor, and it would just sort of tie in with your stuff, If somehow you've got like cardboard cutouts of the characters, or you've custom made some display islands or something, or you've got the, sky islands back here hanging on the wall, that type of a thing, this would tie in nicely in terms of a real world display piece. So those are the 2 ways I sing it. Number 1, again, just premium storage for the kids because it's fun and it's going to be something like they want to throw Jet back in the Chompy. You step on Stealth Elf number 3, you might want to throw her in here. So keep that in mind. But again, the other way I see it tying in, again, is just kind of like a full-size display piece. Flynn's ship, how many of them sold for kids to display and play on? Quite a few, I'd imagine. How many sold for adults and older players to actually just use it as a display piece? Probably an equal number, in all honesty. So that's where I kind of see this. And again, for the younger audience, the main thing, it's cool, it's colorful, it's playful, and you can actually have them excited about cleaning. So that's, again, the 2 kind of areas I see this thing tying in with. But what I'll probably do is just have it sprung up over there. I've got some stuff on the floor. I actually have a lot of stuff on the floor Skylander related, all stored tidily. Most of it being in the stackable tackle boxes, which, again, that is my preferred medium for Skylander storage. It looks cool. They're divided. They're safe. They're all uprights. You don't have to worry about paint chipping, anything like that. Plus, they look the best, in my opinion, and they stack nicely. So that's what I prefer. This is pretty cool. Again, I think it'll be a big hit with younger players. So if you're looking for a way to tidy up the Skylander section of your living room, bedroom, room, home, whatever it may be, this is definitely something to consider. $24.99 is the MSRP. It is made from PowerA's, so it's quality stuff. Should be good for years to come. And like I said, whether you want to get this and have it as a giant display piece beside some Happy Meal toys or other Skylander paraphernalia you've acquired over the years, or if you want to use it as a kind of like a hamper for the kids to throw the toys into when they need to clean up or something, it will fit the bill either direction just fine. And again, Amazon.com's got these. You will probably be seeing it in Toys R Us, Target, stores of that nature here very, very soon. So be on the lookout for that. Again, big thanks to PowerA for sending this thing out so we can kind of demo it and showcase it for you. If you got any questions, feel free to ask. Again, it's kind of fun to display around with, but I'm not sure what this is. It's probably like a plastic. It feels kind of like a Tupperware type material, so it's something you would have to really do some damage, I think, to dent that thing. So, and again, the springs, I'm not quite sure. There's all kinds of stuff I've played with over the years as a child that had this. I think my nephew had some train sets and things that kind of had the material. It's just a giant spring, basically. So you get used to it. And like I said, it's got the zipper here so you can actually keep the mouth shut, whatever you desire to do. But that said, it is what it is. I think it should be a nice hit. Again, if you had young kids and you want them to clean the Skylander area up a little bit, this is the way to go. So, as always, thanks so much for watching SkylanderClub.com. If you enjoy this sort of thing, check the forum out. If you like what you see, sign up. We'd love to have you. My personal site is oneofwisdom.com. You can follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Once again, thanks so much for watching. And for myself and the giant stand-up Chompy storage case, we will catch you back here next time.